Warning: their content may be inappropriate for audiences under 14. I cannot finish that. Um, uh, well, I have a chance that I cannot read all of this on time, so feel free to pause the stream. Hello everyone, this is Shokora Zouheikyoku, aka chocomint, and welcome to a new series, Colorful未来, Spooky Edition. This is a DLC, kind of a spooky DLC for Halloween from the original series of Colorful Mirai of the same developer of Honey Bunny. They are also created as teachers. The game I just finished for the submission of Otome Jam 2022, which is really great by the way. But technically it's not finished since there are some routes missing and they are still updating the game. So if there's any new updates, I will also add that to the playthrough. But for now, Colorful Spooky Edition, Colorful Colorful Mirai Spooky Edition. Or Mirai, I'm not sure. Like, if we consider reading it as Japanese, since it looks Japanese, so Mirai should sound like future, kind of. Is it what I understand, right? If I remember the words right. So we are going to enjoy some spooky fun in this DLC. And we still see a very handsome man over here, even though I'm not too familiar with them. Since I haven't played the main story before, I only played through the April Fool's edition, which is World's Doom Mission Salvation. So I know some of the men, but not really know them in a sense. They look pretty though, and dangerous. Hopefully we will survive since it is spooky. Let's go. How to play. Press enter, right click or space to proceed through the story. Press V to enable sound voice. Press A to open Rampart's accessibility menu. Press H to hide a dialog box. Okay. So usually if you're lazy, you can use V to use sound voice. But I try my best to make their voice, make it entertaining. So I'm going to voice myself, even though it sucks. So our protagonist has a default name and I will keep it that way, which is Lauren. Birds are singing, swirls are running, and my heels are dragging sand everywhere. It's already past lunchtime. The sun shining above my head makes it hard to ignore the overwhelming heat. For some people, this weather is probably light and fresh, but for me, who's wearing 2 layers of black cloth and high heels, it feels like hell. I'm sure Danny chose this outfit to punish me for all the trouble I had given them. Also, why is there kind of a coffin behind you? With white rose? It all started 2 weeks ago when Danny received an invitation to show their work at a big gallery in the city. At first, Cooper and I were helping to help, but soon enough, Danny got too confident and started working on outfits for it. We knew this would be a pain, but how could we say no when Danny's eyes were shining bright like jewels? They always let teacher performances, and it would be a shame if we turned them down when there was a chance to do something like that. I'm just glad Danny chose paints for me. I'd die if I had to wear a long dress and walk all the way to the gallery, especially in the sunny weather. Walking some more, complaining some more, I take my time to look at my surroundings. For a moment, the loneliness in the forest wraps my heart with anxiety. The truth is, I have no idea where I'm at right now. I only took this path because Cooper said it would be a good shortcut from my house to the city center. Considering that I possibly made a mistake along the way, I stopped walking. Could we say there would be lots of trees, like a park or something? I see trees, but it doesn't look like a park at all. Sighing, I take my cell phone out of my pocket to check all last messages. Okay, it's 3 in the afternoon, evening on Friday, October 29th, which is really close to Halloween indeed. Well, at least I'm early. In the worst situation, I can turn back and still get to the lab gallery in time. I swipe the screen up to enter the password, but then... Oh, it's raining? Eh? Before I tap the first number on the pad, drops of water hits my screen. Not understanding why it happened, I look up, only to find the clear blue sky now covered with gray clouds. What? Where did it all come from? The forecast said it was going to be sunny all day. Wow, the power of lot. The strong gusts of wind throw my hair back and forth, making it hard for me to stay put. As I'm debating the whereabouts of the rain, heavy drops fall onto my face, reminding me of something way more important than that. Oh my god, the outfit! If I screw this up, then it would kill me. I gotta run. There must be somewhere to hide until the rain is over. Putting my cell phone back in my pocket, I start running as fast as I can under the rain and the wet ground. Honey Bunny Presents. A story by Joseph Reed. I see. Direction, clothing, makeup, Danny. Nice. Camera, Cooper and Sophie. Very nice. Very cute TV. Sponsors, Studio Otis and Ellie Bali. Okay. Colorful Mirai. Spooky Edition. You gotta be kidding me. Cooper, I swear I'll kill you for this. 5 minutes running and not a single place to call shelter. Wait, is it? Okay, it's leaps. The leaf shape was a little weird. I thought I saw something else. I guess this is what happens when you take shortcuts. I look from left to right as my feet keep moving forward on the grass. God, please, I just want to... Oh my god. That sounds very dangerous. I stop moving at the loud sound. The glowing light has me paralyzed for a moment. It was close. Too close. And just enough to shake my mind and put me in shock. Scared, I close my eyes and cover my ears. Holding my breath, I hear the muffled sounds of thunder fading above as I feel the rain falling mercilessly on my body. I'm not afraid of storms, but I can't help feeling terrified after seeing the lightning striking right in front of me. I almost died. I swear. It makes you think that one step further could have been enough to burn me to death. These assumptions aren't helping me. Now my heart is popping under my skin, and my feet are stuck to the ground like glue. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly, I try to steady the air in my lungs and take control of my heartbeats. The cold water falling over my shoulder is heavy and painful, but it also helps me a little bit to keep my nerves down. Soon, the thought of fighting shelter surfaces, and I realize I need to keep moving. The sky looks as pretty as before, and the rain seems to be getting stronger every second. I look at myself, finding the outfit soaked and all my effort to look good going down into the mud. Anger and frustration catch up in my throat. There's nothing I can do but shout at the rain as if it'll change anything. It doesn't matter how loud I scream. My voice is still erased by the storm. Annoyed, I grunt, turning to the side in an attempt to go back to my plans. Trees, grass, and broken roots. Nothing useful around. I look up to beg the sky to stop this mess, but I stop halfway when a spark of hope appears in the corner of my eyes. What is it? What is it? Ooh, something in the distance. On top of the hill, a lonely house is waiting under the dark clouds. Since when? Was I so scared that I didn't notice it before? Wondering for a moment, I questioned my sanity. Louder thunder shied over my head, urging me to make a decision. There's clearly a shelter, and I'm not wasting more time here. Run, Lauren, run! With the loud noises following me, I move my legs up the hill, begging that someone will be there to open the door for me. That sounds like a kind of spooky house though. Looking quite spooky. The path covered in mud made it harder for my legs to keep running. Now that I have reached the house, the only thing I can do is stop under a tree and support myself to avoid passing out. I can feel my legs shaking, my throat is burning for air, and my face is a mist of rain and sweat. Today is just the worst. But at least I feel relieved that I got here without a light straight over my head. Squinting my eyes, I run a hand over my face to dry some drops from getting in my sight. Taking a better view of the house, I can only assume the building is at least 3 floors tall. The grass around the area looks dead and the windows are too dark to see. It's a huge and gloomy mansion for sure. Kind of similar to a spooky haunted house. Not a place I lived in at all. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if my situation has improved for the best. Is this place abandoned? Or maybe it's like serial killers hang out. Girl, you may be chancing it, girl. Oh no. God, please don't. Worried but too soaked to stay in the rain, I decide to move closer to the door. My legs still feel like wet noodles, but it is stable enough to take a few steps further. The first thing I notice when I reach the porch is the black color walls. I don't know if it's some kind of dark wood or it's just too wet and rotten. Either way, it still doesn't look welcoming. I try to smell the air in case something is dying around, but I can only feel the afternoon rain hitting my nostrils. The door is so big, like in those mansions of horror movies. Oh my god, look at the dust. When was the last time these windows were open? Also the walls. There's no way someone is living here. Please don't haunt the mansion today. Looking at the gigantic door a little longer, I feel a shiver down my spine at the thought of a haunted mansion. This isn't good at all. I mean, sure I can endure a fight against a serial killer after all the raining in high heels, but I can't deal with ghosts. No one can, because you can't hit them. Shaking my head, I tried to stay focused on what's displayed in front of me. What is this place anyway? I know that buildings appear overnight in the city, but this is different. I'm not sure if it's a joke you are saying or not, or it is kind of a fantasy world where buildings appear overnight, literally and not a metaphorically kind of talking. Looks like it has been here for ages, and I have never heard about it before. Stop with the thunders! I hold my body tight at the loud noise, noticing my skin getting colder. Worried about my health, I try to rub it a little hard, but obviously, it doesn't make me feel better. I take another look at the door, gulping at my task. So, I can stay in the rain and freeze to death, or I can get shelter inside Dracula's mansion. Talking to myself as my breath gets shaky, I realize there's not really an option for me. It's okay, Lauren. No one will answer it. This space is completely abandoned. Let's just knock to be polite. Okay. One more time. Yeah, totally abandoned. Good. Just, please don't be haunted. Swallowing fear down my throat, I hold my hand to the metal knob. The first touch sends shivers up my arms as a warning for me to stay away. It is a good warning actually, but the situation is not good for her to be thinking about anything else. I try not to take this as a bad sign, especially because I need to keep going. Slowly, I wrap my finger around it, but before I make a move, I hear a click. Instinctively, I jump back, holding my body in an attempt to hide. With startled eyes and heart racing in my hands, I watch the door open slowly and loudly. No way! No way! No way! The creaking sound spreads out in a long echo through the dark house, surpassing the cries of thunder above me. Paralyzed, I wait, expecting to see someone's angry face coming out of loneliness to yell at me. Fear glows in my chest when nothing but silence greets me from inside. Afraid to breathe, I lean to my side, trying my best to take a peek into the dark without leaving my safe spot on the porch. I saw it in the movies before. The rain forces me inside a creepy house, and then an evil ghost possesses me, and I'll be damned in the darkness. Actually, this could happen. This is it. I'll die here. As I yell my dramatic monologue to no one, I feel my teeth beating against one another. Also, she's funny. It's not just fear. It's the cold. My stomach feels sick. My temperature is dropping slowly. And if I don't do something soon, I'll end up with a bad end here. Epic storm. I don't want to make the dumb girl's decision. But I have to do it anyway. Yeah. I like that she has kind of her senses. She knows she's going into it like really badly. This is a bad situation. She's paranoid and kind of cautious, and still doing this anyway. I like it because at least I think she. Wait, what am I saying? Anyway, I like her very much. Complaining one last time, I take a hesitant step inside the darkness. I only pray not to be cursed with something stupid. Well, at least cursed with something stupid and not dangerous is a better thing, an option. Leaving the door open behind me, I walk inside, carefully watching my steps. As expected, darkness surrounds the whole place, making it hard for me to understand what I am seeing between reality and fear. Through the door's gap, light helps me see a little bit of what appears to be an entrance hall. I just can't distinguish if there's furniture in the room or if the place is falling apart. Hello? Unconsciously, I call in the dark in a stupid attempt to search for help. My shaky voice echoes in the large hall, making me remember again the situation I am in. Scared, I shut up, biting my lips. Excellent, Lauren. If there's a serial killer here, now he knows he has company. Is anyone here? There's no answer to my pleas, not even from a ghost, which is reassuring. Relieved, I let my shoulders fall, clearing at the darkness around me. For the first time since the storm started, I can finally take a breath and relax. Along with myself, I start to pay attention to my body. My skin is cold and my bones are shaking violently under my flesh, making it hard for me to stay put. This is troublesome. I thought hiding from the rain would help, but it's actually worsening my condition. Well, actually, it's better to have a shelter. Shaking my head, I search for my phone in my pocket. Quickly, I turn on the flashlight, thinking that maybe having better lights will help me stay sane. Okay, it looks better. Let me see. I can't barely see anything, but I can see some pictures, a giant red stair. I wonder if there's a carpet on it. I think so. A red carpet on that. Now what do I do? Should I wait here until the rain is gone, or should I search for something to warm my body? That's a good question. So, I don't think it's good to search around. It's good to keep yourself safe and everything, but what if you touch anything and it's a bad thing? Going there will mean that you're going to die of being cold or something. Let's try the first option first. I mean, there's a high potential we're going to get into trouble anyway, so let's try the safe choice first. Wait here. That's right, I should just wait. I don't care if I'm shaking like a leaf in the wind. I'm not going to take another step inside Dracula's house and make something stupid. I'll just wait here, very close to the door, waiting. While trying to decide what's best, I feel a soft, cold breeze lick the back of my neck. Holding my breath, I turn around, pointing my cell phone everywhere. It's just the wind, Lauren. Hurry, just the wind. The noise creeps into the back of my mind, telling me I'm not alone in this place. Hearing my heart beating in my eardrums, I quickly spin on my heels, moving the flashlight up and down around me. Was it the wind again? Before completing my sentence, a strong gust pushes me to the side as a flashlight blinds me on the spot. Okay, that's bright. That's bright. I move my hands as fast as I can to protect my eyes. In the silence, the only thing I can think about is the storm outside. Curious to know what happened, I tried to take a peek through my fingers. Oh, everything is brightened. So we can see the pictures, the candles, which is kind of blue right now. Usually flames don't look that blue. It's either it's a spooky thing or it's the flame is really, really hot that it turns blue. In which there's a scientific explanation for that thing, but I don't know about that. I just know the general gist of that. A lot of spider webs. With one eye open, I'm greeted by an unbelievable view. The manhole, engulfed by darkness from before, is now lit by blue fire on candles showing me a house that doesn't look abandoned. Did I get teleported into another dimension? Shocked, I take a step back, holding my body as I look from side to side. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Black furniture fills the corners of the room. Paintings perfectly lined decorate the walls with delight. There's also a huge staircase covered by a red carpet and candles on its handrail. Everything is as beautiful as Poe would describe in his poems. My eyes dance from side to side, trying to understand where I am, when, in a fast glance, I see 5 faces staring down at me from the top of the stairs. Goose! I freeze. They also don't dare to breathe. There are 5 gothic dressed men in front of me. Some of them look like part of the Victorian era, while others are dressed to rock on a stage. Why is it pause at this photo? Why? Why are you not wearing a shirt, sir? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we had 2 men. I mean, one is not wearing a shirt and one is not probably wearing a shirt because I can see a shirt, but it barely covers anything. It's a nice sight, of course. Very, very nice sight, but sir, zoom in. Anyway, I don't know what I'm seeing, but I'm sure this is not good. There's a man with a large hat and beautiful golden eyes looking suspiciously at me from the corner, and by his side, a man with round glasses holds his lips weirdly. Okay, I see the man with the golden eyes. Really pretty. I love your eyes. At least on the left side, there's not showing too much skin. It's like a separate barrier between the right side showing a lot of skin and the left side is covering up almost everything. On the other side, a young man with freckles under his eyes watches me with fright. Watches me in fright while another man is hanging over his shoulder with a bright smile on his lips. Okay. What a cutie. And at the center, as if he is the main attraction, a man holds a hand against his chest in a dramatic surprise pose. Okay, this is even prettier. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, I'm sweating right now. I'm sorry, I'm sweating right now. It's so pretty. I'm sweating so hard right now. You're so pretty. I just really like pretty men. Really pretty man. Next. Okay, we have the boy band coming together over here. On the left side, we have the boy band with their conservative clothing, and the right side is the wild guys. And in the middle, we have the pretty boy, the token pretty boy. Very nice. I love it. I love his surprise face very much. And earlier, the zoom in his face and the lashes and everything makes him look so beautiful. I mean, I don't know his personality is like, but I'm digging his beautiful look right now. Okay, next. What is a girl doing here? Breaking the silent spell, the one man with black hair and green eyes decided to ask out loud, disgusted to see me standing in front of them. Not just that, but what century are we in, my dear? Taking a long look at my outfit, the tallest one with curly pink hair questions me. Hello there, Mr. Beautiful. At this point, the situation is starting to feel a lot more offensive than scary for me. I need to stay quiet. My mom always says that we should never answer a ghost call. Is she alright? Oh wait, wrong voice again. I'm not sure which color is which, so I'm going to go on a gut. So I'm going to assume the yellow one is the Mr. Golden Eyes over on the left here. Is she alright? Instead of staring, shouldn't we just go down and talk to her? No! Don't come near me! Again, I hold my tongue while my feet are glued to the floor. I can't take the risk of saying something stupid and getting myself stuck with 5 ghosts for the rest of my life. Ignoring my bleeding eyes, they walk graciously down the stairs. One by one, they come closer, lining up in front of me. silence, they stare at my face, studying my expressions and trying to unravel a mystery. I can't breathe, I can't talk, and I can't move. Yeah, she's really speechless by these mean, beautiful faces. I am especially speechless of one person in particular, but moving on. I think she is in shock. The orange-haired boy speaks, looking quite concerned about my frozen face. Yeah, maybe the light suddenly flashed in his character. The one on the far left with the nice black hair pointed it out, waiting for me to answer his doubts. Worried but wanting it to end soon, I shyly nod. Some of them nod back, the others all smile, and one just stares at me angrily. Oh, I'm sorry about it, sweetheart. But you see, with such a storm outside, our power went down for a moment. Power? So those are not candles. The big man's explanation sounded so unexpected that I ended up letting myself go in curiosity. When I realized it, I was already talking to the other ghost. Frightened, I tried to stop myself from putting a hand over my mouth and pulling my body away from them. My reaction only attracted more attention, turning their faces into confused expressions. Yes, those are just decorations, not real candles. His voice sounds doubtful, as if I'm the real one here. Sorry to ask, why are you so scared? Didn't you come here expecting to see us? The man with the hat questioned me again. This time I can't just move my head to answer him. His words are quite curious, as if I'm supposed to know who they are. Of course, ghost hunters must come here all the time. Gerg? I guess even in the afterlife, some people can't fight beasts. Worried, I click a glance at their outfits again. It's quite obvious how well dressed they are, but not just it, they are also quite matching. Suddenly, it occurs to me that maybe they are famous, like a band or something. No way! Are they a band of ghosts? Okay, they're a band of ghosts, girl. I look at their impatient faces, forgetting to talk about my thoughts. I'm already effed. At least I can do is explain myself. Sorry, but no. I was just trying to hide from the storm. Forgive me for disturbing your peace, ghost. This is going to be quite awkward if she's wrong though. I'm crying. Please don't curse me. Look at her face now. Her face. I should feel bad for her situation, but this is so funny. This is kind of funny. Everyone else have a kind of a face, but the middle one have quite a curious expression over there. My shaky words come out with a terrible explanation. I close my eyes and embrace myself, expecting to hear yellings and flashes of rage. But after a second, the only thing I receive is their astonished looks. Ghost, what are you saying, my dear? We are very much alive. What? Are you serious? Yes, there is no ghost inside this house. I guarantee. I still see someone's judging look though. You still don't believe it? Yeah, I mean, you guys came out of nowhere. Don't get me wrong. I'm very much glad to hear you say it, but how am I supposed to believe it? I mean, sure, there's nothing supernatural happening right now, but this... I move my hands in the air in an attempt to encompass the whole scene. Was the house like this before? Right now, I don't even care if they are going to curse me or not. I just want an explanation. Smiling at me, the man with brown hair ran a hand to his chin. You have a point. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. But I know how to prove you wrong. How? Tell me, do you think a ghost can be hot? I'm sure. Yeah. If you mean like looks hot, then yes. But if the temperature hot, then no. No, I think. And seeing my surprised face, he winks at me. He got me off guard. I have no idea how to answer this. What kind of question is that? Come here, just touch my hands. Oh my, sir. You're coming very close, sir. I mean, this touching is out nowhere, but wow, wowie. And your other guys turn from disgusted look to like angry look over here. He takes a step closer and carefully holds out both of his hands in front of me. At first, I hesitated, but then taken by curiosity, I softly touched his palms. With a single touch, I can feel my skin coming back to life. Oh, your hands are so warm. Told you. I hold his tender hands in mine, feeling his fingers caress my skin softly. Oh my! When will you continue to hold his hand, oh girl? I'm dying. This is kind of skinship, I guess. He moves away the cold from my arms, allow me to drown in his comfortable touch. It feels so good. Um, um, uh, um, uh, Just after hearing my own words and seeing his smirk, I realized I was crossing the limit. Letting myself go in his caress, I completely forgot that I was entwining my fingers with a stranger. Quickly, I let go of his hands, jumping back and giving space between us. Sorry. He chuckled softly, not saying anything to make me embarrassed. Bowing at me, he walks back to the line. Trying to hide my blushing cheeks, I turn my eyes to the door. Behind me, the gap is still there, showing me the storm is still strong outside. Alright, so I'm not in another dimension and they are not ghosts. Which means I'm stuck in a house full of hot men. Our priorities though. Our priorities. I love it. Yes. I like her thought. I like how she thinks. But in seriousness though, the priority. I think right now there's only one question left. Who are they? You are all forgetting the point here. Without any patience left, the backhand man shouts. Their eyes follow his direction, already knowing what he is going to say. So, are you saying you walked inside here not knowing where is here? The man asked me this time. He looks angry, but in his voice, I hear confusion and worry. Yeah, I thought it was an abandoned house. Feeling embarrassed, I spit out the truth, trying to avoid looking into their eyes. The pink-haired man and brown-haired man chuckle at my answer. The other three exchanged looks, trying to make sense of my words. Suddenly, their talkative aura is gone. Tension and worries take over their faces. Why is she here then? Does it have anything to do with that? Choose up. I can't tell for sure. But there's a high possibility that my answer is yes. Seriously? Oh, Joseph, I thought you only knew how to destroy things. But turns out you also know how to bring beautiful girls to this house. The brown-haired man laughs at the situation while the man in the hat rolls his eyes. Their reactions are starting to confuse me. They speak with each other in tones that blend between happiness and despair. I can't understand what that is about, but it makes me wary. What is so wrong with me being here? I wonder for a moment, and then, like a stab across my face, the answer comes to me. I have trespassed someone else's house. Oh, please don't call the cops. God, I'm so sorry. If I knew there were people here, I wouldn't have trespassed. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed. And not a few times, I swear. You did? Yes, didn't you hear? The door also made a loud noise when it opened. The storm. It probably muffled the sound for us. Oh, right. Dang, it's so embarrassing. As the tall man is explaining the situation to me, the black-haired man turns to his right and stares at Susak, who shrugs in response. This is awful. Why are you so worried? She clearly didn't do it on purpose. Look, as much as I hate Milorio, but this time I think he is worth. See? She looks innocent. And she only wants to wait until the storm is over. I'm really sorry about it. I mean, it's fine. I can wait outside. Yes, please. That'll be perfect. What is your problem? Shut up, Fabius. Oh, darling, please ignore it. Fabius is just bad at talking. Sure. Having you here is a good thing. Really? Yes, it's a blessing. Okay. Even if they are trying to be nice, I don't feel comfortable being here now. I did something bad and this guy, Fabius, is glaring at me so angry. It's not welcoming at all. I'm sorry for causing trouble, Fabius. I didn't plan to break in. As if it matters now. This is not a place for people like you. That's why I'm worried. You weren't invited. You shouldn't be here. I don't plan on staying. Well, if you don't mind, I'll wait outside. What? No, why? You can't go yet. You have just arrived. Don't give Fabius ears. You are very welcome here. Everyone is. But... And we have such a big house here. It would be a shame to leave you outside, right? Seducing the girl with, Suddenly, their calm conversation is gone, and despair takes over their minds. I didn't even take a step, and they are already throwing questions at me in an attempt to keep me in place. Which words? I don't want to cause you trouble, and I'm sure the rain will be gone soon. Still thinking about a question. I don't see Milorio coming closer to me until he finally corners my body on the wall. Oh my god. But baby, let's go outside. Are you quoting a song? Are you quoting the song that is used for snow time? This is not snow time, you know. This is rainy time. What? I wish I could push him away, but I just can't do anything after looking into his eyes. Yeah, he is seducing you very well. Seeing his charming smile made me weak in an instant. Or he is using something on you, I don't know. Oh, please, I must agree with him. And as the host of the house, I insist that you take cover here until the storm passes. Don't worry, it's not a bother at all. Uh, okay, I guess. The tallest man passes by me and quickly closes the door. Okay, there's no way out. Sayonara, girl. Sayonara, Lauren. I wish you the most luck. If you're lucky, you will woo me. I hope. I hope. I wished for your wooing section. Good luck, good luck. He acts a little too fast and too forceful for me not to be worried about the sudden changes. And also, there's like 5 PMs here. What if they had some really, really bad intentions? I'm pretty sure you can't fight them all at once. Take a look over Milorio's shoulder, fighting through substance, glaring at me while Fabius averts his face. Something doesn't feel right. And that should be a good pause for our playthrough today. So we have after a problem of being lost in the woods and kind of got caught in the rain, we have found a mission, kind of just passed in it and met beautiful men over there who is quite enthusiastic. Some of them are quite enthusiastic to ask Lauren to stay back in the house for a while until the storm passes, which is quite suspicious and really bad if they have bad intentions, even though they are very, very beautiful and handsome and pretty. Dang. And potentially serial killers if I'm seeing their screen right over here. I mean, I am also like Lauren Blunt by their beautiful, beautiful face. So, who knows? Hopefully, our girl will survive this trip and return successfully with or without a handsome man by her side. Or maybe stay with said handsome man, I don't know. So, anyway, that should be all for playthrough for today. I'll see you on the next playthrough of Colorful Mirai Spooky Edition. Bye bye!